Hi Pisces and welcome. This is your general horoscope for the month of October 2017. Pardon me. I'm working with the Golden Tarot at this time, giving my other deck a rest. It is a bigger deck, so I get a bit more clumsy when I'm shuffling them. I did lay out your spread already, and so just because I don't want to drag the video on, so that's why I shuffle and just lay the deck out or the spread out beforehand. And just want to share again, I do this every once in a while, is that the energies of the spread can leak in 2 weeks of the ending of the previous month, come into this month, and kind of move into 2 weeks at the beginning of the following month. So I just want to clear that up. So let's start your reading, and we start off with the Empress card. Now she gives birth to everything, and so it could be a new idea that you have, a new project that you have going on right now, or are about to have. Could be a literal birth for some of you. This can be a mother figure for you whom you go to for advice, for motherly advice, or just advice in general. It could also be you feeling quite confident and secure in yourself and quite powerful in yourself. That you give motherly advice or some kind of advice to somebody else. But just remember, it's a birthing thing. She gives birth to everything. And so a new beginning, maybe like I said, like a new idea or a new project coming up for you. So something new is involved here. Next we have is the World card. So you have two major arcanas, not bad. You know, universe isn't screaming at you, but very great cards to have. And they're back to back, so it's really strong. And it could be at the beginning of the month is very strong for us. Yes, I say us because I am a Pisces too. And so the World card is the next major arcana on the list. And this is a card of completion. It is a card of success. It's a card of achievement, coming full circle, completing a cycle. And it represents the sun as well. So whatever negative cards, and I don't see any negative cards in this spread this time, it negates any negative card. That's how I feel, because it looks like the sun here, so kind of similar to the sun with achievements and success, but completing a cycle. So beautiful card to add. It's almost karmic too. It's almost a karmic energy involved in that, but it is a card of completion, success, achievement. Achievement being probably the most strongest point in that card. Next we have is the Five of Cups. Now, fives represent instability and change, leaving a rut that you're stuck in. So a card of change, and can be emotional change as well. But it's also a card of not despair, but something going on with the emotions, like probably feeling depressed, grief, sadness. Nah, I wouldn't say pain, but some kind of sadness, grief, maybe betrayal, feeling betrayed in some way. But a very emotional card to have. But it is a card that can bring about change for us. And like I said, with the World card here, which it basically, most likely also, like I said, representing that sun, it'll negate any negative card. And I'm not saying that this is a negative card, but it is a saddening card. It's a grief card. So it will diminish or negate that card out. But we progress, because after the 5, we move on we skip a card and move on to the 7. So there's progress here with your emotional self, and now it's a time of choice and making some kind of choice, and some choices involved here. Now this could represent all your desires, and you're trying to pick and choose which desire to pick, but it also indicates maybe a lot of invitations coming out to you, maybe a lot of helping hands for this time of sadness and grief for you, trying to help you out, and you're picking and choosing which one to take. So it's just all about choice. It's a card of choice and making a choice. Now we have the Queen of Wands. Now this is a very this is a person that keeps the home fires burning, and can and has a lot of stuff to do or is on their hands. She works. She keeps the, like I said, the home fires burning. So she has a lot going on for her, or a lot of things to do. She keeps herself quite busy. Quite passionate, fiery person as well. This is a person who is or likes to be the center of attention. Just putting that out there. But if it's not a person, this could be somebody that you go to for advice as well, and you trust this person so much because she has all her shit together. It's just a fiery, passionate energy, or you being the center of attention at this time, being quite popular, because this is and can be a popular person, but then you could be quite popular at this time for some unknown reason at this time. And it could be because of this grief or sadness that you're going through, and you're having a lot of helping hands, like I said, with the sevens, having a lot of invitations being sent out to you for help at this time. And this could be one of these people that helps you at this time as well. But then it could be you put in a leadership type position at this time, or maybe you're just trying to get all your shit together and keeping things together at this time, or trying to at this time, and you're feeling quite powerful, secure, and confident in yourself. So lots of messages with that. Then we have the Nine of Wands, so being battered and bruised at this time. You're almost to a point of completion, because this is a 9 getting closer to 10. And like I said, I like to represent this as trimesters in a pregnancy. Like 1 to 3 months is the first trimester of a pregnancy. This is the last 3 months of a pregnancy. So you're getting close to a completion, but you've been battered and bruised so much, but you're still persistent and willing to fight again. So you're quite strong in that aspect. So just remember that. Last card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. This is another one where she has a lot going on for her and has lots of things to do, has a lot on her plate. She keeps quite busy. She's quite generous as well. And this could represent a person in your life, and is willing to help you. And so another person giving a helping hand to you during this time of sadness. But like I said, you're probably... the sadness is probably not as strong, but still there's people out there helping you. And again, for another person maybe who you go to for advice, sorry for shaking the table. I have a card table and it does shake. It's not so stable. And or again, another leadership position. So maybe again, it could be the same situation. Or two complete different situations at this time. Then it could be you, again, feeling quite powerful, confident, and safe and secure in your position at this time, whatever that may be, even if it's at work. Because it can be work-related due to this is the Pentacles, but it could be with your finances as well. Maybe going through some financial stuff. And you're on it with that. Could be time management as well, because I don't just represent the Pentacles as finances. I also represent them as time as well. So lots of stuff going on with that as well. So if it is not a person, and if it's not you, then it's that type of energy where generosity is involved here. Okay, and people giving you their time. So let's just kind of recap here. Giving birth to everything. That's what the Empress does. Something new coming in for you. Starting something new at this time. Could be an idea or a project going on and completing a full cycle at this time as well. Success, achievement, happiness, warmth. I like to say warmth. But I say just basically achieving something at this time. And then there's some sadness, some grief, some maybe despair, maybe betrayal involved there, but instability and change and leaving a rut that you're stuck in at this time. So some kind of change involved with that. And then somehow making some kind of choice. There's going to be some kind of choice that you need to make at this time. And it could be your desires, but it could be many invitations coming to you for trying to help you out here, and you're picking and choosing which one, but a choice is involved here. And then if it's energy, it's a very fiery, passionate energy, popular energy, leadership type qualities or energy coming in. If it's not, it is a person. This is a very fiery, passionate, popular person, the center of attention there for you. someone who you go to advice probably, or is lending you their helping hand and giving you advice which you need at this time. But it could be you very well feeling quite powerful, safe, secure, and confident in yourself. And that happens twice. And then being battered and bruised, but still fighting to see another day, still persistent and strong in those aspects. And almost completing a full cycle. Still not there yet, but almost. You're in that last trimester and you're almost to completing a full cycle there. And then again, so you have another person, and she's quite generous and has a lot going on for her. Very multitasking person, safe and secured in her surroundings and in herself. And probably lending a helping hand to you as well, giving advice to you, or it could be you being quite in a leadership type position, or feeling quite confident, safe, and secure in your own self. And so I hope that makes sense to all of you guys. So lots of messages, and especially with the queens, lots of messages going on there. Nothing else to really say, but I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonates with you, and I bid you a happy Halloween for all of you out there. And I don't know if I'll be doing the weeklies right now, but I am sticking to the monthlies. I have more time for the monthlies than I do with the weeklies at this time. Still have a lot of stuff going on for me, so but I will be keeping up with the monthlies for you guys. And so again, I bid you a happy or fabulous October, a very happy Halloween. Remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.